In this video, we're going to talk about running Python code using the interpreter, which is a program that reads source code and then immediately runs it. And the second part, immediately running the source code, is really important. Um, Now, I'm going to assume that you already have Python installed, and then you can start it by calling Python. Um, and there's a few common ways people use the interpreter. I think the most common way is to use the interpreter to call uh, Python files. So I have one that's already ready. So if I run, so it contains just a print statement. So that's one way people use the interpreter to just execute files containing Python source code. You can also call commands directly, so like inline in your terminal. So if I do like print hello world, so that also works. In this video, we're going to cover specifically the interpreter in interactive mode, which is if you run the interpreter without any arguments. So the interactive mode is also known as the REPL, or the read, evaluate, print loop. And the reason it's called a REPL is because it always starts out in the read state. So there's a prompt, also known as the primary prompt, where it's asking you to provide some kind of input. So if I just type a basic string like hello world, it'll evaluate it and then spits the value back to you, hence the print. And then once it's printed, it will go back to the read state, hence completing the loop. You could do pretty much, I mean, any really supported Python expression. If you want to write statements that span multiple lines, like let's say function statements, um, it'll let you do that with a different prompt called a continuation prompt. So the interpreter will know that, hey, um, you're typing an expression that is multi-line, and so it'll know when to provide the continuation prompts for you. So in this case, I'm just going to return hello world for this function and then call greet. So yeah, that's basically what the interactive interpreter in interactive mode is in a nutshell. And then once you're done running your commands, you can exit by either calling the exit function or by typing Control D. So, and that's the REPL. So hope that helps.